What's going on, champs? Hope you guys doing well. Appreciate you guys coming online as well. Thank you so much for coming on. We're going to just do the BTC Ethereum outlook itself going ahead. The question is, right, it feels good to have a cigarette, I'm gonna lie to you. This is actually my second cigarette of the day, so I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I have started again, but I'm doing well. So second cigarette, you can't. I think I'm doing all right. Who do we have here? We got Adil in the house from Pakistan. Good to have you here, my brother. We got Kenny, Steve, Tien. What's up, Bomb Biggie? Berlin. Fucking hell, Berlin. Fucking hell. Anyway, let's get smashing. Anyway, let's get cracking as the viewers will start coming in. We're looking at crypto, right? Crypto at the moment, it's at 30, 40k. Is it going to go back to, to 48, 50, 60k? That's the quick big question. Or is it going to go down to 35k, 32k? Those are the kind of levels that we're looking at. It's a very make or break kind of key moments here, but a few things we're going to do as usual, which is going to be the dollar index. Just quickly look at dollar index. I gave my views on why it's important to look at the dollar index. Is the one thing that will help you get ahead of the crowd. If the market structure is bearish and dollar index stocks go up, crypto will go up too as well. If the market structure on dollar index is actually bullish, then stocks go down. Crypto will go down too. So that's the key thing we need to understand. Of course, there's ranges and all that kind of malarkey and that whole mess. But we can actually break this down, look at it in more simple terms and what we're looking at, a level-to-level kind of session going on there. We got Zishan in the house. Like, what's going on? Wa alaikum salam, man. Steve Tien. How does anyone say your name, bro? Richfield is a sick guy. Richfield, I'll tell you something about Richfield. This guy can chat shit. Like when I say chat shit, I mean he doesn't like chat shit in like, oh yeah, bro, this guy chat shit, just fuck off. No, this guy can chat shit and like he will mesmerize you kind of thing. He's really, really sick. I like the guy. Got a lot of love for him as well. We had the pleasure watching football, Man City together as well. So big love to him as well. We got Ashraf in the house. Wa alaikum salam. Crypto Kaiser, good to have you here. You did ask when's the next stream. It is today there, my bro. Steve at EN. Nah, like the French football team. All right, nah. You guys fucking gotta say it properly. Kenny saying send it to 34k. I can see that happening, but like it's more of like what's gonna happen with the crypto market, well, dollar index market, and see what's up. Now the key thing we need to understand, actually, you know what? You guys understand this very, very well. I've said this many fucking times, and it's it can get quite boring, right? The first thing is we got a range band environment over here. Let me just bring Epic Pen up. My pen tool. There we go. Fuck off. What's going on there? Fuck off. There we go. Yeah. So we got the dollar index chart here. This is just a range band environment. That's the key thing. For over a year, we've just stuck in that range. Nothing's going on. Do we break up to go higher, or do we break down to go lower? That's the key thing. But one key thing I also want you to always remember is ultimately what do we have here? We have a range within a range. It's like a rangeception. The key range is between 2016 high and 2016 low. Let me bring up the 12 months. It makes a bit more sense. There you go. It's all I've done. It just brought these two areas up. That's it. This high here and this low here. Support, resistance, support, deviation, resistance, resistance, resistance. That's it. That's as plain as simple as it can be. If we get a daily close above there, then I'll be looking for fucking pullbacks to go to this high over here. Right now, it's finding resistance here. I'm not fucking scared, man. I really am not scared. I had a conversation, with Ghazi, and me and Ghazi, we went back and forth with dollar index, and he was he's of the opinion that this is at support, and I can understand what he's looking at, but for me personally, I'm looking at a different thing as well, and I respect the guy with his view, excuse me. But when it comes to what I'm looking at as well, I think I like to look at things as ranges and break it down from there. This is all it is as well. So we got, what was it? Pesan up and in is from Thailand. Is that really your name, brother? Like if it is, I'm really sorry for actually laughing. I shouldn't be laughing there because it could be as well. So Dank, have you got a touch more mic volume done? I don't know if it's my PC. Let me speak a bit. Let me get closer. Bring the volume a bit up. Is that a lot better now? I think it's probably that. So now bring it up a little bit. Should be fine. Just double check it. 1 2 1 2. But yeah, so Kenny's looking for 34k. We'll see what what's the possibility there. Much better. Awesome. Perfect. So we're at resistance. clearly at resistance. So the key thing, you know, you gotta remember, dollar index is at macro higher time frame resistance. If we get a close above it, like I said, a nice daily candle close above that motherfucker, and it pull back, we're playing to this level, reclaim this, we go for the highs over here, and then we see what happens at 108. That's the key thing. But if we're finding resistance at the mid-range and a resistance at the 2016's higher time frame macro, like we couldn't actually close above it in the yearly, we couldn't close it last year in the yearly. This year you think it's gonna close it? Come on, bruv. Get out of here. You can't close above. Well, I'm not saying you can't thingy. I can't say that you can't close above it, but the likeliness is it's quite strong against going up higher. It looks like it wants to go lower. So if I drop it down onto a weekly, let me clear up all this chart and make sense out of what happened, right? So just focus on just the candles. Just the candles we need to see what's happened this week here. That's so important, that the thing is that to tell us is if it's going to go lower or higher. Well, if you look at this, right, that's a weekly range high, last week's high and last week's low. All we've done is taken out last week's high, we're coming into the mid-range. Once we get below last week's mid-range, we play it down to last week's low for liquidity. We've taken out one liquidity to another liquidity. Now we could range bound here for however long he wants to range. I don't care. But once we lose this level there, we play back down. Now that's one set of liquidity. The other thing I want to look at, which is to me is more of a key point, is this is a range high and that's a range low. So what we have is potentially a deviation is being formed. So if we get below this level here and breaks down, we are going into, well, this liquidity first and into the this weekly mid-range over here. Lose this level there, come down to the next key liquidity. And what's so important by that open over there, that's the yearly open. In my opinion, dollar index is going into the yearly open. That's what it looks like. It's just taking its sweet Jesus time to fucking test our patience a little bit, but in my opinion, it's going down in thingy. Where am I wrong? Well, at the same time as well, of course, we got this weekly range high that we're looking to actually get down there. It's kind of finding support at the moment, you know, it looks like the weekly, but the key point is also to act as resistance. Like we said, it's 2016's high, which is, where's that level is? This level here, let me mark this out. Macro range high, okay? And at the same time, what we've got is a resistance factor. And what is it? It's this. That is an order block. It's a bearish order block. So all I want to see is close down below here on the weekly, and then we can sell it off at least into this area here for one order block to another order block, and then possibly go to yearly open. So the signs for me, and when I'm looking at a dollar index, is quite bearish. Now, what else can actually, how do I look at that into more of a lower time frame? So if I go onto the daily, bring up my levels, that's the key high there, the weekly high that I'm looking at. That's the resistance factor. We've done a stop run. If we have a daily close here, that tells me, well, then we've broken above, bullish price action, off we fucking go. But it's not giving me that. It's showing me resistance. It's just on a stop run of last week's high. So that's it. So there's no need to actually, you know, to start panicking and say, yo, Bitcoin's going to 10K or whatever. It's not going to do that, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's impossible, but the chances are quite likely. I have no water here. Fucking hell. Let me just give a quick call. 1 second. Sorry about this, guys. Hello, sound me right? Yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you actually just grab me like some water if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I'm just streaming right now in it, so that the guys aren't like, oh, I'll probably listen to this conversation, so I'll speak to you in a bit, okay? Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Get some water delivered to my fucking room. So, yeah, you said you would quit. I did say I was going to quit smoking. Unfortunately, that's not true. I do apologize for that. I just love smoking too much. So that's done there. Let's see where we got. And where's my pen? There we go. So what we're doing is find resistance over here, resistance over here. We're finding support at last week's high. We're finding support. Now we are stuck between these two areas here. A close above, bullish price action, off we go. Close below, bearish price action, off we go. That's all we're looking at. A flat body candle over here and gap over here to fill out. There's more signs for bearishness in my opinion. All we need, drop it down to like the 4 hours, is a close. Well, let's look at the 1 hour. Let's see how the 1 hour is looking on the lower time frame. And the 1 hour time frame is showing me that it's losing this area here. So that's the area where it's consolidating in this area. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so that's the area where it's consolidating over here. Now, all we need it, right, is close below, lower time frame, take out these lows, and then we can fucking descend down. Now, if dollar index is bearish, right, the reason why I talk about dollar index is so important to me, out of all things, this will actually dictate what's going to happen to Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to go to 35k? Well, if dollar index is bearish and stocks going up higher, it can go to 35k level. It can. I'm not saying that, but we need to start working out what the areas that we need to actually look for, the key levels we need to reclaim, and what we need to accept. That if it's going to go lower, it's going to go lower, and what's going to go higher. If it's going to go higher, it's going to go higher. That's all we need to actually do. That's our job going forward now. So guys are saying, think it's important to keep an eye on the US dollar or just for long term at all fucking times, bruv. At all times. Dollar index is the key thing. You know, when like I've done this before, but I'll do it quickly, right? So just this is like the alpha thing, right? So this is 2016's range in it. And this is why this range is the most key thing out of everything else. And you can't fuck with this. That's the low, that's the high. Stop, run, support, deviation. Comes into the order block over here. Comes back down, deviates it back up there. Deviation, we're looking for it to come back down. That's all it's come down to. Now, the 2021 Bitcoin top could easily have been told by just looking at dollar index. That's my biggest mistake, is that big liquidity at 34k, bro. There's big liquidity everywhere. 18k, 20k, 10k. Liquidity is everywhere, right? So like in my opinion, we need to like look, what if we don't get to 34k? That's what do you do? What levels are you going to accept that this is going to go higher, and I've got to flip the bias to go long? That's the key thing. And the easiest answer is using the yearly open, which we'll get touch base on this, but looking at why it's so important with dollar index. So you know how I always say to you, like you're looking for bearish market structure, bullish market structure. This is what it is, okay? Now, dollar index was making bearish market structure. That's the high. Let me change the color. High, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay? And then we come down, make a high low, and we broke above these highs. Now, market structure is shifting to the upside. Plus, it's telling us this is a deviation. We found a deviation there. Support, higher lows. So now, to ascertain what are your key levels, right? How do you actually play this? Now you're looking at market structure. So if dollar index is going up, that means stocks is going to bend the knees. That means Bitcoin's going to bend the knees. That means all your alts are going to bend the knees. It's a matter of time, and it gave us the time. This was in 2021, the whole of 2021. Dollar index was showing us bullish price action, but we weren't paying attention. We were just so focused about, to the moon, diamond hands, and that kind of malarkey. So when you look at it this way, look at this, right? So that's the break in market structure right here, because that was the last lower lower high, and that becomes a higher low, because then that was the lower low. So this is a break in market structure right here. We break market structure. Okay. Now when we pull back here, we come back up and we make a high. Now you want to find the confirmation. The confirmation is a clean smash above this high. If we get a clean smash above this high, is resistance, is this a deviation to come back down and then play back down? That's the key thing. It's already showing us bullish price action there. Look what happened. Find resistance, deviates it, comes back down, find support, resistance, and smashed above. Now that candle here is the most important candle of your own fucking lives, and all of us were blind to it. It was the 10th of November. The 10th of November was the absolute confirmation that this is going back to the range highs. Regardless of what you want to say, whether you're fucking bullish or bearish or whatever you want, like dollar index was telling us, guys, this is game over, lads. The 10th of November. Let's see what happened on the 10th of November on Bitcoin. Let's just see. You know, maybe I'm wrong. 10th of November. Where was it? We got the fucking high on the fucking 10th of November. And look what happened. We come back down. It's the same day that dollar index showed confirmation. Confirmed bullish price action. It's the same fucking day. That was your top. That was your whole fucking, your signal. So when people ask me, and I get that question a lot, like, why do you look at dollar index? Why dollar index should be looking at Bitcoin? Bro, like, you carry on looking at Bitcoin. I don't give a shit. I really couldn't give two damn what people say. You know, like, I've got my views, you got your views. I respect that. Respect mine. My view is, this is telling me that if dollar index goes down, and I know this for the plain traditional finance. Yo, it's Kazi in the house. What's going on, brother? Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Funny thing is, I was fucking, we was playing COD just before the stream. Bless him, man. I appreciate you actually showing up as well. Yeah, dollar index is the key indicator. Once it starts showing you bearish market structure, bullish market structure, confirmation of it was the same day that the Bitcoin did the top. And then once you lose this low here, it makes you make higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then break market structure. This was a confirmation of breaking market structure, and you had time to exit out as well. So, oh, bro, fucking hell. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That is the first fucking thingy, donation I ever got. You know, from Ghazi, I don't know if I'm offended. I don't know if I'm offended because it's my boy, but I got a lot of love for that. Thank you so much for that, man. Fucking hell, bro. Oh, that is I'm truly touched. I'm truly touched by that as well. I know. I'm not offended, but like it's like, bro, like I should be looking after you, fam. Like, how the fuck you doing that to me, fam? You know what I'm saying? But you're testing out with fucking 50 quid, bro. That's a lot of money, fam. Don't worry. We're go karting is on me next time. It has to be on me this time. Big love to Kazi. For those who don't even know, Kazi's a good brother of mine as well. Give him a follow. Let me plug him in quickly as well. It's right up there. Time to teleport the markets back up as well. He's the guy. We've got our own stream together between me, him, and Shaz. A lot of you guys are actually well aware of it as well. But I know there's going to be a lot of people are watching this afterwards. I think it's like the Americans who watch this afterwards as well, because the views goes up in the by the time in the morning. I'm already seeing like 400, 500 views anyway. But like I need them to confirm it if it is the Americans. If that's the case, we'll do a little bit later of the stream as well, so I can actually get more viewers and incorporate these guys as well, so they don't feel left out. But this guy is actually a fucking goat, really, as well. Bless his soul. So, give him a follow and listen to what he says. He drops some mad alphas. We've all, we've spent some time together. He's always dropping alphas to me, and I'm learning a lot from him as well. So God bless him too as well, brother. So I appreciate that, man. He is a fucking goat, 100%. He fully is a goat. We're at dollar index, yeah. So that's what we're looking at. So so that was the same thing. So when the question in regards to about like he's young, he is, man, fucking young kid. Yeah, makes us old people look fucking stupid, innit? That's what I'm saying. But it's all good though. Like it's nice to see the next generation taking over. End of the day, he's exception. Let's leave that out there, bro. Like Shaz's not here. Don't worry. On the tomorrow we're gonna jump on stream. Hopefully he's a bit calmer. But if he does, at me or whatever, he tries to call me uncle or take the piss out of me, bro, I need you guys to back it and just take the piss out of him, man. You know. I need you guys to fucking call him fucking big nose Shaz or something like that, just to shut him up a little bit. He did shut up, but bless his soul. I do have a lot of love for him too as well. We got B in the house, man. Good to have you here, brother. He's even someone. Yeah, man, bro. Like he's fucking. Guys is a fucking G. He's a full on G. Yeah, honestly, one of the. I don't like meeting a lot of people on Twitter. Like I don't like meeting too many people. You just don't know who you're dealing with. Sometimes you get some nice people. Sometimes you get some fake people. Who knows what you're dealing with as well, but. I've had the pleasure to meet him a number of times and chill with him, and he's a good kid. He's a really good lad. So shout out to Kazi as well, man. So he's a fucking goat, and I'm looking forward to actually play this market to the upside with the geezer there as well. So yeah, so that's the plan for dollar index. We're looking for a reclaim of this level there. Then I'll accept taking out this liquidity, coming to this highs there, and then we're looking for some sort of deviation really as well. If we can get a deviation, even better. But in my opinion, I'm quite bearish on the market. I'm looking for a daily close below this level here to show that this was just a deviation of this weekly range high to this weekly range low. That's all it comes down to. Fill in the gap, flat body candle there. Liquidity is resting over here, and then work our way down to yearly open, at least for yearly open retest. Because when it comes to traditional finance, it has to come for a yearly open retest. If you hold support, then fine, we look for the longs. But once we lose this there, guys, it's fucking game over. It's game over for dollar index for the time being. Okay, so that's that. Now, if dollar index is showing me signs of bearishness, what's going on with the SPX? The SPX is giving me new highs of the fucking all-time highs every single day for the last 3-4 days. It's been giving me all-time highs. So if dollar index is going down SPX is going up. What's going to happen to Bitcoin? We're going to follow through. We're going to follow through, but is it happening right now? Not just yet. Looks a bit bearish right now. We've had a retest of that range itself. If you guys remember, I said to you guys that I'm not going to be looking for shorts until we get down below here, a breakdown to this level there, and then we start looking for shorts right there. So if you want to go for a short right now, you can absolutely do so as well. Actually, I was on a short not too long ago before I even jumped on the card as well. My entry was over here, right? I like just at the 40k level right here. For me, my stop loss is this level here, all right? Because if we take out this this high over here, this is going to go up to these level there. Now, I'm looking for shorts. And now, the confirmation, right, if I like, for me, because look, below this is resistance. If it did a deviation, we need to hold this level. We should have held this level there. It didn't. It didn't. I was actually jumping on the stream. Yo, what's up, John? Oh, thank you, B, man. Appreciate that, man. The gift should be coming tomorrow. Fucking hell, I'm looking forward to it as well. So we can open that live, actually, tomorrow, and we got a big stream tomorrow as well. Very good. I don't know if the tweet's out actually, but we're like I'll tell you if you don't know. Crypto fundamentals is coming, and fundamentals is a top lad. So, but yeah, the shorts to actually increase the probability is you can draw a trend line over here, and the moment I start seeing this breakdown over here, and I was like, okay, enter in, stop losses over here. And so far, I'm right. Bearish market structure. We're taking out these lows. Any pullback, right, is an opportunity to short with a stop loss here. What you're looking for is liquidity, ultimately 38k, and then we'll see what happens. That's really is the key right now that I'm looking for. So, although dollar is looking bearish and stocks is going up, Bitcoin is its own entity. It's its own thing. So let's talk about the bearish scenarios. The bearish scenarios is this, okay? Is that for me, I'm short right now, all the way to these lows over here and into this area here, all right? That's the high, at the resistance, deviation, pops up, at least coming to support. Now, if it holds this level there and there's a deviation and pulls back up, I will take a long back into the range low. From there, I'm expecting some resistance, but once we step back up and hold above it, we play back to the mid-range towards the range high. That's the key thing that I'll be looking for, right? And that's for me to flip bias to go for longs, and this is your ultimate confirmation. Breaking market structure, remember guys, right? There's a deviation of the range, you play it to the range highs. That's all you got to do. What's your thoughts about SFP on the weekly? Bruv, it's bullish. It's bullish. Absolutely fucking bullish. SFP as in SPX. Swing failure pattern on the weekly. Oh, swing failure pattern. Let's have a look. What SFP though? What swing failure pattern are you talking about? Bawinda, oh, bro, thank you so much for that, man. Oh, you guys are too humble. You guys are too fucking nice to me, man. Honestly. Appreciate that, man. Every little counts as well. Thank you so much for supporting the fucking channel. Oh, that's fucking... I'm so touched today. I'm really touched. Fuck it. You know what? We'll chill today a little bit longer than usual then. Yeah. Yeah, what do you mean, Kaiser? Explain it to me as well. What do you mean about the SFP? Swing failure pattern on weekly. What swing failure pattern are you talking about? This one here? It's just coming to take out liquidity at the 2022 highs. That's all it's done right there at the moment. So, pullback. So, the pullbacks really as well, as which I was trying to go into on the 1 hour. Zoom out. Bro, fucking hell, someone tell me to zoom out. I was like, you mean swing failure of this high? But if it's just a stop run, I see it as a stop run. That's what it is we're still in the range. End of the day, right? Look, regardless of what happens on if it swings this high, look, we had a swing failure pattern over there. We had a pullback, still a high low push up there. Market structure, like as I always talk about, right? I'm really fucking into this fucking market structure stuff. Like that's the low, that's the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, high, low, high. And then we got a low over here, and then we got a higher high. We haven't had a higher low. We are now making the higher low. Does the higher low come into 35k? Does it come into 32k? Does it come to 38k and then rallies up? We don't know exactly. I mean, one thing is, right, from a TA point of view that I'm looking at is off this little weekly order block there. Now, that weekly order block there is a very key point. Let me explain this to you now. This area here is the last down candle to send the market back up. We came, find support and find support. We pushed up and we came into this order block there, and we couldn't step into it to take out the liquidity. So market structure started to shift down, come support, and then we look closes below it, and if you get a close below it, what does that mean? It's a confirmation for a direction on the downside. So close below it. So what happens is retest it, and then sells off. And when it sells off, it makes a lower high, and then makes a new lower low, and essentially we're just breaking out of it the whole time. And when we come back up, of course we're gonna find resistance off this area. We broke up. We found resistance for 1 week. We hold above it, kind of hold support, and now all we're doing is coming into this area. So 35k, to me, it's not a fucking problem to actually, for it to come. Like, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad when you think about it? I mean, like, look, like you're looking at the plane from here to here. This is now your ping pong box. These are your two areas that you're looking to play. So a pullback here. Whoopsie daisy, wrong fucking thingy. A pullback here is possible. Once we get once you get the pullback, right, it's not going to do this, right? It can, but what you're looking for is actually the consolidation range. Let it draw its range itself. If it does a deviation and steps back up and holds above it like this, like a bullish price action, then you know that the low is in. Off we go. Once we reclaim this key level there, fucking let's go. That high is last year's high. We need to reclaim last year's high, and then we can start looking for liquidity of here, here, and here. So in the response to this being a swing failure pattern, it's just liquidity, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really talk. It's okay. So if that's the case, right, then what happens now? I mean, like, if you're looking for a swing failure pattern, do you expect it to go lower prices, to go for this liquidity over here into these areas there? I'm not saying it's impossible, but let's just play from one level to another level. We have to remember we've got the Bitcoin halving coming up. What's going on, Justin? Good to have you here, man. It's been a while, man. TA on ETH is good, sir. I'll have a look at that in just a moment there. So that's all I'm looking at. So 38k is still the first area. Lose the 38k, then we'll talk about the 35k level. But at the same time, stocks is going up, dollar is going down. We need to start finding that bullish support. And now I genuinely don't know, right? And I wish I actually knew, where is it going to be? Is the support level going to be off here? Is the support level going to be here? Or is the support going to be at 35k, around 35k, this area? These are two areas that we need to worry about. At any point, if we find support, bullish price action, breaks above, holds above it, off we go. Either it comes into here, or does something like this. Then one of these two is going to give us the sign for longs. All right. So right now, I'm not really looking for. I haven't even played shorts on alt or whatever. I've just played shorts on BTC. I've just kept it really simple, and that's what it is as well. I mean, going back into a more of a higher time frame view. I mean, why not this? Like we talked about dollar index taking out liquidity. Why can't it just take out liquidity of last month's? So you got liquidity of last month's high, liquidity at last month's low. Why can't we do this? Take out this low over here, and then find support, bullish price action. Then we start going to the mid range. From the mid range, play up to the range highs. Why can't we do that? So these are the things that we're looking for in terms of like of the price action there. I'm a little bit bearish on Bitcoin for the time being, but it's pullbacks or pullbacks. There's nothing for me to freak out. Now the long scenario is going to keep it nice and simple, right? The key point is, right, where's my level? This one here. The key point is, right, so this is a weekly range over here, right? So that's a weekly range. If we can step into the weekly range and hold above it, this is what I was looking for. Something like that, I would have taken a long, and I would have gone for the yearly open. And then from the yearly open, if we start breaking down, I cut the trade, play back down, level to level play. Or if we hold above the yearly open, then I look for the second objective, which is around 43.8k. Then from there, we'll see what's up, because that's one area that we're looking for longs. Short-term trades, level to level. Okay. The second key thing that I'm looking for, the second key thing I'm looking for is reclaiming this level here. Now, what's that level here? Is that high over here? Yeah, let's make it this level here. I think this is much more convenient there. You got resistance, a deviation, sells off, right? Lost the trend line, all right, no problem, right? We're taking out liquidity, no problem. The key thing is, whatever it does, you have your second opportunity to go for longs is a reclaim of this level here, bullish price action, then we start looking for this target here, which is around 47.2, and then we go for the highs at 49k. That's the second set of longs, and your third longs to absolutely agree that this is going up a lot more higher. In case it doesn't do that, at the end, can you do it? Quick TA, yeah, bro. TA on Creso, bro. Creso is no problem, bro. Yeah, the second option is a reclaim of this level there, bullish price action, and then we can fucking take this up for higher prices. This is your absolute confirmation. If you're still looking for 35k and we didn't get to 35k and we actually fucking come into 38k and we start pushing up and we're doing this and we're doing that and whatever, once we get this to kind of TA back to 62k and looking for all-time highs. Remember, we are playing from one leg, from one order block over here down to another order block right over here. That's all we're playing. So does it pull back here and go up, or does it find support and go up? It doesn't really matter. One way or another, we'll figure it out. We'll fucking find this and then send it up a lot more higher. That's BTC. Now, Ethereum, I'll be honest with you, I don't really have much. I don't have much. I'm not going to really actually do TA on Ethereum. I did try to look for it as well, but there's nothing like so strong for me. If there's anything, I will look for fucking, I'll post it on Twitter itself. But like the first thing is like this level here, right? This is a key quarterly range low itself. Honestly, when it comes to longs, I'm not looking for a short, because I will be looking for a short, and that's the yearly open. Is if we actually come into the yearly open and starts breaking down, that will be an easy short to go down for this level here, 2140, which is a quarterly high itself. Now, if we come down over here and find support, that's the only place I'm taking for a long, going into the yearly open at 2288, and then a reclaim of this level here, and then we can start playing it back up to this level here, around here. That'll be the next target there, 2380. Reclaim this, and then we go start going for higher prices towards all these lot of things. I don't really have much to say for fucking for what you call it, for ETH. All I'm looking at is from one level, which is yearly open. All right, let me just, I want to make it nice and clean. The next level is an SR, and the next level is another SR, which is over here. Okay. It's just looking at these levels here. That's all I'm looking at. It's a funky ass green, man. That's like a Borat Mankini green, isn't it? Fucking hell, bro. So I'm looking for some support over here, and then I'm playing it level to level into this area here. If it breaks down below here, cut the fucking trade. If it reclaims, continuation for the next set of targets, a reclaim of that high, and then we start taking out liquidity, and on the upside there. That's really as simple with Ethereum. I don't have anything much to say, because if you look at ETH, I'm expecting some support, because if ETH is coming into key support. Let me just show it to you. Not this chart. There you go. Key support here, and what it is just a weekly thing, just a range. It's coming to the range low. This looks like a deviation, so you might pull back, hold above this, and once we have that, all our alt bags are gonna go fucking bonkers, including Ethereum and Creso likely as well. But we'll get sent. Now I got asked about to actually do a freaking a Creso. I'll do that for you, man. If I look at Cree right there, let's have a look what we got here. All right, so we got a range here. All right, let me just fucking get a fucking nice seat over here. Bowinder, what's the thing? You're a savior, bro. It's 12 p.m. here. I was about to go into incognito mode suddenly. Oh, bless you, my bro. Bless you, my bro. Long time no see, Zevo. It's been a while, man. Berlin, good to have you here. You are Prince of TA now, man. Bro, I'm just I'm like anybody else here. So, Creso. Now, Creso, we actually talked about it on the stream with Ghazi, and he spent some very, very good moments. And I would like to refer you to his that's OPSEC. Where is it? To his tweet. This guy tweets bare, bruv, innit? Fucking hell, my man is on fire lately as well. Yeah, so 5 hours ago, he did he reposted a clip from the YouTube itself that we did yesterday. Do check out the video though, and show us your support there as well. And do check out this video as a quick snippet as well. Give it a like, give it a comment as well. Follow the geese as well. And he talks about like what Vitalik's vision is, right? Vitalik's vision about but I can't remember what he said. It's like ERC SIP 4337 or something. I'm making this shit up as well, to be honest. My mistake there. I should know this because I've got a big bag on Creso. But for me personally, it's gonna be a game changer. Like I was telling this guys to the guys in the private group actually, in regards to Creso, like, you know, just to reiterate what Ghazi spent and what on this as well. You guys are seeing a lot of fucking hacks going on wallets, you know, MetaMask wallets again, drained apart as well, connecting this, connecting that, you're accidentally connecting to this, or it's happened to me. I just never tweeted about it. I don't think I should actually go out and about and say, yo, I lost fucking like 6 figures, XY. I don't, what's that gonna do? Who's gonna help me? Nobody. Ghostbusters, Batman ain't gonna be there for me, so fuck them, innit? So it's rare, Berlin, it's rare. And yeah, man, Ghazi, let's fucking go. Am I gonna do alts tomorrow? Yeah, I'll do alts tomorrow as well. So yeah, we're saying with Creso, you guys are seeing a lot of fucking bullshit going on with this, you know, wallets are getting hacked. It's a big thing. It's happened to me. It's happened to Muro. It's gonna happen to other people as well, but not the only ones. There's many that's happened before. So, you know, it's a big problem. You work so hard to actually lose your account and your account. So what Creso does, right? And I do recommend to watch this as well, because Kazi does a better job than I actually explain it as well. Evening, Joe. Good to have you here, brother. So imagine like linking your account to your Twitter, to Google Authenticator. It's like, you know, the sexes, right? It's really annoying that when you actually, you know, try and transfer like money on chain from one, like let's say to your Binance account to, like, I don't know, like maybe your OKX account, or maybe it's going to be your freaking MetaMask wallet, or you know, Kraken or whatever. You always go to 2FA, email 2FA, and you're like, fuck's sake, it's really annoying, isn't it? Right now, there's a reason why that happens. It's the increase of security, because when you do a transaction, you don't want someone to hack your fucking Binance account, right? And then send out your hard-earned pay, whether it's $500 or 5K or 50K. It's still hard-earned money. And imagine you just lost on Binance. Who are you going to be angry at? You're going to be angry at Binance, aren't you? Right? Everyone's going to get angry at Binance. So what happened is, it's Neptune is fucking Kazi. It's not me. I'm humbled around the geezer, innit? So why did I get hacked? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I feel like I got someone actually had my seed phrase. Possibly, it seemed like it was someone had my seed phrase. Obviously, I don't know if that's true or not. Who knows? Maybe I actually clicked on a link and connected my wallet to a phishing site. I don't remember. All I remember, I had a private sale done for a project. I completely forgot about it. It was worth 6 figures at the time, and I literally logged in, claimed the tokens, converted it into the claimable tokens itself, and I was gonna sell it, but I was on the Arbitrium network, and I went out to go see my uncle. He came down, and within 1 hour from the moment I left my PC, because I turned on my PC, and 1 hour later, that's it, wiped out. It was wiped out completely. So my advice is, don't click on any links. If anyone sends you anything on WhatsApp, don't bother click on it. I don't bother. So if anyone sends me anything on Twitter, or sends me on WhatsApp, or anybody on Telegram, bro, I ain't clicking shit, man. Fuck that, man. You screenshot that and you send it to me. That's all it is. I ain't risking shit. I already lost like 100K, and I really need Creso. Exactly, that's what it is, man. But really, when you think about it as well, regardless of what it was, don't click on anything. Just don't click on no emails, bro. You see them emails there, bro. Why is freaking MetaMask emailing you? How are you a winner? You know, how have you been? I don't care about airdrops. I don't do that stuff. I don't click on nothing. Fuck that. You know, I know they're saying like, yeah, airdrops this, airdrops free money, bro. Fuck that shit, man. You really gonna risk your money for fucking free money? If it's like, what if you click the wrong website? You don't know. So fuck that. I'm not saying don't do it. I am saying don't do it, but it's entirely up to you. Really, again, non-financial advice. You do whatever you want to do. You guys know better than me. I'm just saying my experience here. That's what it is. But what Creso do, it links your account to your Twitter. It links your account to Google Factor. So you have to actually confirm that this is a legitimate transaction. So if someone were to hack your wallet through a phishing website by accident, right? You clicked on I don't know, like you got like Berlin, and it's like who was it that came in like, quite late? It says 12 p.m. I'm just gonna use that person, Balwinder. So you got Balwinder singing it. My man, right? It's 12 p.m. He's like freaking. He's like, I can't go to sleep, and he's like, let me go onto fucking, I don't know, Pornhub or something like that. I don't know what kind of haram sites these people go in these days, isn't it? But I don't know these sites no more in it. I left that a long time ago in here. Like but anyway, but he clicks on it, right, and like he gets a pop up saying like, oh, click here for, you know, you have won one half a Bitcoin or one Ethereum, and Balwinder's like, yo, half in it, like an Ethereum, that's like $2,000, man. I can do a lot of thing in it, you know, and whatnot. And next thing is, it's a phishing site. He's got money on there and he loses everything. Now Balwinder is like, yo, I can't fuck Pornhub. I've been telling you this for a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? You want Kim K? Fucking hell, dude. Oh, shit. Instant click. Shit, dude. Oh, man. You guys are funny. but that's really what it is. It's dangerous as well. I wouldn't recommend clicking on Creso. Well, not Creso, sorry. Clicking on any websites or any links that's not you, that you're not aware of. Stay away from it. So Creso is the next wallet, right? Like to me, it's like, so yeah. Vitalik has been talking about this new abstraction. Let me go on the website. I'll do a better job if I get the website at Creso, right? And bring up the Creso website. Web. There we go. All right, so your next it's Web3 made easy. Your next gen smart wallet there. See this login, as you can see as well. Gasless transaction. You know, like your boys can actually spot you up for your transaction. Like I might get a Balwinder saying, "Yo, listen, I need $60 in it." And I'm like, "Why do you need $60 for?" He's like, "Yeah, I need to actually sell my token." I'm like, "Bro, don't worry, I ain't gonna send you $60. Just tell me, like, you know, send me the whole transaction. I'll front up the $60. So that way, if people actually make up the bullshit fucking say, yo, I need to pay my school fees and whatever, bro, like, don't worry, like, Creso will actually get rid of a bunch of shit. Social recovery, like we were talking about as well. Boost security with 2FA, very, very fucking important as well. It's just fucking mad. It's mad. Now Creso is actually it's what Vitalik has been talking about. It's like a wallet for the next generation, and this is mass adoption. This is how we're gonna get, you know, like people using it. Now the only token I can think of which is actually a competitor of Creso would be Trust Wallet. Now Trust Wallet, if you look at it, it's 449 million market cap. Okay. During the bull run, if you show, I'm just going to show it the whole price itself. During the bull run, right, in 2021, it topped up over here and it topped up over here. Okay, cool, no problem. Then the bear market happened, and this pump happened because of FTX. The whole thing happened because of FTX. Some of you guys might know this, some of you guys might know. Don't worry about it, right? That's the top, and then it's come back down below to where it is, where before the FTX situation is. So right now it's seeing a 450 million market cap, and if Creso is the competitor of Trust Wallet, and bear in mind Trust Wallet is actually owned by Binance, is Binance really that powerful as it was before? I'm going to be honest, I don't think so. I think everyone's looking more of the DEX side, the decentralized exchange, because centralized exchange is asking too many questions to a lot of us, and some of us don't. Many of us don't really want to be known. They don't want to give our detail, you know, your passport and all that kind of stuff for whatever reason, all that kind of malarkey. But at the end of the day, you know, like I think Binance is coming to, it's going to struggle going forward as well, especially the whole CZ thing got taken down as well. I'm not saying it's gonna go to zero, but I don't think it's going to be as powerful as it was, as it once was as well. So you know, like, does this continue to go higher? And I think with the whole adoption, like with what John, like not John, sorry, with what what you call it, Creso is doing as well, and is actually building that mass adoption, that link between us and everybody else. You know, like we use MetaMask. I use MetaMask myself. I ain't gonna lie to you about it as well. But that link between us and the next man who doesn't even know how to use MetaMask. Bear mans don't even know how to use MetaMask. What is gas? How do you do gas? You know, like how does that work? You know, like what is these numbers are saying? You know, like I've got to, you know, sign in and do this. So how do I do that? So Creso is a very one-stop easy thing as well. And when you look at this, right, it's at 35 million market cap. We talked about freaking Trust Wallet is at 450 million market cap. How many R's? How many X's is that in comparison? So 450. Oh, fuck you. 450 divided by 35 it is 12.8x away from the market cap, and we haven't even started the bull run. So to overtake it, we need 12.8x, and that is going to give us to what? Fucking yeah, it's going to 0.005 cents, really, over that cent. So there's a lot of room to go ahead. And when you look at Creso, right, it's launched back in November. It's a fairly new project that's launched on the thingy, and there was a question in regards to why would you hold the tokens if it's just a wallet itself. But the same question can be asked, but why would you hold the freaking gaming token if you're just playing games? I saw that question yesterday, but I thought I'd just address it right now. You hold the tokens because, let's be honest, everybody wants to make money. The bull run, you're looking for solid stuff to go into as well. So like these kind of like objectives that you're looking for is looking for solid projects as well. And that's why I actually respect a lot about Ghazi, because he's not up for meme coins. I have spoken to him about a few meme tokens, but he's not up for it. And I respect it because why? He wants to actually invest his money into real stuff that can actually solve the problem in the future, and like legitimate projects that's going to be here for a long lasting, which like we believe that it's going to be here even during the bull the bear market. It's not just the bull market as well. So I have a high regard to the geezer for it as well. But when you look at Creso from a trading perspective, it's just a range band environment. That's what it is. So what we're stuck at is between this daily high here and this daily low. So the support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, and this is all a deviation, resistance, support, into the mid-range. It really is stuck into here. So I got asked the question on Twitter, right? In the DM to accept as well. I didn't even accept the DMs, but like it was a question in regards to like this is a token that that we are talking about, X, Y, and Z, which we believe there's going to be 4 tokens that's going to be sent to $1 billion market cap. We believe it's AIX, Creso, Moon Tropica, which is actually being sent as well. That's free, and the 4th one is a secret we haven't actually released. But someone's actually asking, like he believes it's that one itself, and is asking like, is it going to go any higher or whatnot? Now you got to look at it this way. Now that's a 35 billion market cap. If you're interested in buying it and you got the funds for it as well, you're looking for a good entry. I can understand that, but maybe you want an entry here. Maybe you want an entry here. I don't know. Whatever it is. The way I see it is that if I actually believe in the project, I'm investing it for a long time. I'm here to hold this game because I know how this plays out. In the bull run, everything flies. And when it flies, these consolidation ain't going to happen. It's going to be like freaking a pop-up, quick consolidation, pop-up, quick consolidation, pop-up. And it's just parabolic. Mad parabolic as well. So right now is a time to accumulate. Right now is a time to start looking at what you want to buy. The dips are here. Like how low do you want it to go in it? Like freaking we want our girls to drop their asses down, right? But we ain't gonna fucking get down and get busy with the fucking charts and actually buy into stuff. Then when it gets up higher, then you start asking, oh, is it gonna go back down to fucking 30 million market cap, bro? Like it's been at 30 million market cap for like about a month and a half, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what do you want next? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. So truly, you get to decide when you want to buy it. I'm already in like within this consolidation, and I've been holding this within the consolidation for quite some time. So what do you want me to do? Sell or then look to buy over here? Nah, bro, fuck that shit. Once we get back up and hold above this, the key for high that's going to be capping the market is this high. A reclaim of that, and then we can start going for these highs and start making new all-time highs and keep going up higher, send it to 100 million market cap, and we do think this is going to go to $1 billion plus. So, if you think about it to $1 billion market cap, this is like a 30x from here. It's a 30x from there. Does it get to 2, 3 billion, 3.5 billion, which is 100x for us as well? It'll be fucking spectacular. But I'm here for the long term. If you're gonna ask me what's my target, I ain't gonna give you a target, because what if I say to you that my target is 1 billion market cap and you dump all your tokens at 1 billion, but it goes to 5 billion? Then you're gonna be like, yo, dank, you fucking prick. I could have got 5x more in it. Do you know what I mean? So it goes back to what I said at the very beginning. It all comes down to dollar index. When we see dollar index showing bullish market structure, you cut your fucking bags, you walk away, you say Alhamdulillah, and you be happy. And that's all it is. On that note, I'm going to leave it as it is. We'll talk about some alts tomorrow. I do want to talk about some of the alts I'm involved, like OPSEC, Moon Tropica, what else? AIX. I want to talk about a bunch of them. SAVM, SAVM as well. I'm actually involved. I've got a big bag on that as well. I will talk about the whole thing as well. We talk about like all these alts itself. We look at total two. We do the whole thing, and we'll try and get as much alts as we can. And tomorrow is Thursday. Then we've got Friday. Friday we've got a stream with all time the podcast. We'll probably do it like Friday evening. Well, I have to figure it out on Friday, and then we can do more for the community itself, right? So that's my views. That's what I'm looking at as well. Hopefully that's been a bit more helpful for you guys. Just relax. Don't fucking stress about it as well. Bitcoin will be Bitcoin. It will do whatever the fuck it wants to do. Just chill out, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Just chill out. There's no need to stress. If you're looking to buy, focus on buying and looking for the opportunities where you believe it's a good area to buy into as well. If you feel like, let's say, like for example, you're looking at Solana. Solana right now is acting as resistance. That's why I haven't taken any longs in Solana. Resistance over here. I did take a long, when we broke above here, and I had a stop loss there. I got stopped out, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? I took the fucking L's in it, right? But I take it like a fucking man. But you can see resistance over here, resistance, deviation, resistance. There's no signs of any strength in the market right now just yet. So if we pull back down into maybe $66, are you quite happy to buy into it? You gotta find these little things, the nooks and crannies to tell you, yeah, I'm happy to buy or I'm not happy to buy. So you gotta look for those areas. Like same as OP. OP is an interesting one. In this area, to me, I'll be honest with you, I'll have to do a quick alt. Fucking I might as well do a quick alt there. Let's have a look. Nope, not this one. Weekly. Yeah. So this is like a key thing over here. Like this. I mean, with OP, I bought in at like $1, right? Like a $1.10 as where I actually bought in. So around here, this area here. I bought into to OP, and yeah, I'm up like 2x, just over 2x on that. But the opportunities to buy is, if you look at it, we're making all-time highs. Let me show you this. We're making all-time highs. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It's just the higher low. Do you know what I'm saying? Bullish market structure is still going up. So this is more of the idea that you gotta understand. Don't just get greedy. Say I want fucking lower. I want low, bro. Like, what's your fucking $10 difference gonna make a difference on? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna make you like $1 million worth of difference? Like, don't miss out. Don't be silly. Do you know what I'm saying? Just don't be silly. But anyway, looking at this, right? Like, let's follow the market structure. When we break out these highs and make the high low and higher higher, what was capping the market here? All right. So the market that was getting capped was this high over here. Right? Can you see it? Resistance. Right? There's a stop run, comes back down. Resistance, sells off. Resistance, then we push up, support, do a bit of a deviation, pushes up higher. So that all the block holds in place. Now, where did it come into this area here? Now, this was the next focus over here, and this is where I'm looking for support. Now, this area has to hold. Now, this area is really key because that was a bearish order block. The last up candle that sent the market down. As we come back down. Resistance, sells off. Resistance, pushes away. Resistance, pushes away. Then we get above, and now we're holding above this level. Maybe it comes back deeper. Maybe it comes into here. I don't fucking know. But for me, I'll be honest with you, this whole area here for OP is a fucking buy. Because do we get these prices after? If this is the higher high, higher low, higher high, low, higher high, this could be the higher low. Once we make the new higher high, you ain't gonna fucking give a shit that you bought at 280. You know what I'm saying? Again, nothing's financial advice, I've got to say that, but that's the view I'm looking at. It's a good fucking buy. It's the same view that I had when it came to INJ. Now, INJ, I bought in at 580. The reason why I bought in at 580 was literally, was it this one? It was a monthly, I believe. Let's have a look. No. Yeah, so that was it. So, got, let me just do the market structure here again. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And clearly, once we break up these highs, it's higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Kind of thing, right? So that's the kind of the gist of it. So when we broke above $6, I'm like, all right, cool. I need to buy a fucking entry. I need to look for an entry. And the entry is really simple. And this is where I bought in a 580. I was looking at this. This level here is a key point. As you can see, we come into it. This is the last up candle, send it back down. And we come as resistance. Get back above, support. It gave me time. 580 is where I bought into it. I actually bought around here. I bought around here at 580, and then it popped back up, came back below, does a bit of a deviation, pushes back up, finds support off the block, off it goes. Take out these highs and bullish price action. Same principle you're using for OP. You can do the whole thing on all the other alts as well. So there's so many ways you can look at opportunities to buy and opportunities that you're looking for support. Like, it's the same thing that we're looking for Bitcoin. The opportunity for support is that you can use this one here if you want. This area here. That's an opportunity because that's a breaker. That's the order block that is resistance, 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 resistance. Breaks above it. If it comes back to 32.5, then fine, no problem. That's the way I'm looking for it. I'm looking at this more likely than anything else, right? That's what it is. Just to encapsulate these more data, just more data. That's what it is. So that's why I'm looking at 35k. So we'll leave it as it is. It's been a good fucking 56 minutes, 57 minutes or so with you guys. I appreciate that, and I do appreciate all your support, all of you guys there. So smash the likes. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll do the freaking session for alts itself, right? Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow.